Perhaps I should explain.
Good afternoon, everyone! Today we are going to talk about a movie that we really enjoyed watching, that is Enola Holmes 2, a Netflix original film released in 2022.
This movie is a mystery and adventure story about a young girl named Enola Holmes, the younger sister of the famous detective Sherlock Holmes.
Unlike most detective stories, this one puts a teenage girl right at the center of the action, and she doesn't disappoint.
We will share with you our favorite character,
The message we found in this film, the best scene,
and 10 difficult vocabulary words with example sentences.
Happy watching!
Bye-bye!
To begin with, Enola Holmes 2 delivers a thrilling narrative that brings historical events and mystery together. The story is about Enola Holmes, who opens her own detective agency in London.
Open and ready for my first clients.
At first, she struggles to find clients because everyone prefers her famous brother, Sherlock Holmes. However, a poor young girl eventually asks Enola to find her missing older sister, Sarah Chapman.
Pretty. Green eyes, red hair, freckles.
Red hair.
As Enola investigates the factory where Sarah worked, she discovers that something dangerous is happening. The owners are hiding the fact that their matches are toxic and making the workers very sick. And at the same time, Sherlock is working on a separate difficult case about missing government money. Soon, the siblings realize that their cases are actually connected. Enola and Sherlock must work together,
and we can only do that if we work together as a team.
To find Sarah, defeat the corrupt villains, and save the poor factory workers. Moving on from the plot, the most captivating element of Enola Holmes 2 is its memorable cast of characters. While many viewers might naturally favor the main protagonist, my favorite character is Sarah Chapman. She has a unique appearance that changes throughout the film. When she works at the match factory, she looks like a typical working-class girl, where she wears a simple, dark, and slightly dirty dress with her long brown hair tied back carelessly. Her face often looks pale and exhausted from the hard work. However, when she goes undercover at the music hall, she changes completely, wearing elegant dresses and beautiful makeup to look like a glamorous performer. I like Sarah because her appearance shows how adaptable and brave she is. Even though she looks fragile because she is a poor factory girl, her eyes always show incredible strength. I especially admire her because she's completely selfless. She risks her own safety and sacrifices her normal life to go into hiding, all to find the truth and save the other workers from dying of the toxic. That is typhus poisoning. She puts the lives of her friends above her own, making her a true hero.
My favorite character in this film is Enola Holmes herself, played by Millie Bobby Brown. What makes Enola so special is not just her intelligence, it is the way she looks and carries herself that immediately tells you she is different from everyone else around her. Enola has dark hair that is often loosely pinned up, with strands falling free as she runs through the streets of London. She doesn't wear the stiff, elegant dresses that Victorian women were expected to wear. Instead, she dresses in dark, practical clothing, long coats, and simple outfits that allow her to move quickly and freely.
Then that's where we'll start.
This already tells us a lot about who she is. She refuses to be limited by society's expectations.
I fought against my better judgment, my family's expectation.
Her eyes are one of her most striking features. They are bright and constantly moving, scanning every room she enters, noticing details that other people miss entirely. When she is solving a clue, her eyes narrow in focus. When she is excited, they go wide with energy. Her face is extremely expressive. She can look serious, playful, nervous, and determined all within the same scene.
But my age is an advantage. I can go to places others can't, explore where others won't, and I can.
She is slender and quick, always leaning slightly forward as if she is about to run somewhere. She doesn't look like the typical Victorian lady, and that is exactly the point. Enola's appearance is a visual statement. I do not follow your rules, I make my own.
In this movie, my favorite character is Sherlock Holmes. I mean, look at him. Oh no, this movie is talking about Enola Holmes. I love Sherlock Holmes. So, in here, I want to explain to you guys why my favorite character is Sherlock, not Enola. I'm so sorry, Enola. I have respect to you because you're main character, but I think your brother has got my heart.
You know, oh God, just thinking about it's got my heart racing.
So I want to explain to you. First, let's talk about his appearance, right? I mean, look at him. Physically, Sherlock is a tall guy with a curly dark hair, sharp eyes, and his iconic formal Victorian style. And he also good looking, right? Are you agree with me? And with his calm expression and his cold, confident posture make him look intelligent, attractive, and so fine. Right? I hope you with me, please. So I would say he's so that man code, if you know what I mean. And besides of his love, I really admire him because he is a form likely intelligent and has strong integrity. Even though he is Enola older brother, he genuinely very care about her safety and growth, right? Throughout the movie, we can see how their relationship is developed from occasional disagreement into the partnership, the really partnership like brother and siblings, like me and my brother, not a rival. I especially like the dynamic between Enola and Sherlock because it's not like simply brother and sis. They become a dynamic duo. I call them because I think the nickname is cool, right? Who complement each other's strength. Sherlock with his experience and Enola with her determination. So it made them an effective team in solving crimes.
Because the plot builds up so much tension surrounding Sarah's mission, it naturally leads to the most impactful and unforgettable moment of the entire film. The best scene in the movie is the climax at the match factory, when Sarah Chapman stands up on a table and gives an inspiring speech to her co-workers. Instead of letting the corrupt owners threaten them, she convinces the girls to put down their matches, stop working, and walk out of the factory gates together. This scene is the best because it is incredibly emotional and powerful. It shows the direct result of Sarah's sacrifices and proves that the poor factory girls are no longer afraid. Seeing all the women march out into the streets of London in unity gives you goosebumps.
It doesn't work unless it's a real goosebump story with twists and turns and frights.
It switches the film from a fun detective mystery into a meaningful moment of history where ordinary people fight for their survival and win.
My favorite scene is the confrontation at the match factory near the end of the movie. In this scene, Enola and Bessie expose the factory owners who poisoned their workers and hid the truth. The dark factory in firelight make the scene feel dramatic and then exciting. Bessie finally finds the courage to speak up, and then Enola proves that she is smart and capable detective. This scene is powerful. Why? Because it shows justice, courage, and the importance of telling the truth.
So, I have 3 favorite scenes in this movie. First, the most memorable scene is when Cecily's true identity is finally revealed. You will discover that Cecily is actually Sarah Chapman, the older sister of Bessie Chapman.
Great reformer.
Interested in the woman I would be most interested in.
I mustn't lose my chance.
Yep. And this revelation completely changed the direction of the investigation. Sarah has been hiding her identity while secretly gathering evidence against the people responsible for the workers. And this scene surprised me because it showed me that I think it's very, very unpredictable. So I think it's my best movie.
Beyond the exciting plot and powerful scenes, the film also leaves the audience with deep, real-world lessons. The most prominent message I choose from the movie is women supporting women, or female solidarity.
Nike is state-of-the-art hardcore woman power.
Throughout the movie, we see a woman protecting and lifting each other up. Sarah Chapman risked her own life to save her friends at the factory. Bessie looks out for her sister, and Edith trains women to defend themselves. I choose this message because it highlights that women are stronger when they cooperate rather than compete. It shows that female friendship and support can change society for the better.
This film gives 3 important messages. First, believe in yourself and never give up.
Never give up.
Enola is often told that she is too young and inexperienced, but she keeps working hard and follows her dreams. Second, the film teaches us about gender equality. Women deserve the same rights and opportunities as men, and we should respect everyone equally. Third, asking for help is not a weakness. Enola learns to trust and accept support from the people who care about her. True strength comes from working together with others.
So, in here, I wanna tell you about the message can I learned in this movie. I learned a lot of things from this movie, but my conclusion when I watch this movie is courage can reveal the truth even when achieving it requires painful sacrifice.
Women explore for eternity in the vast garden of sacrifice.
Many characters in this movie risk their safety to expose the real truth. Yep, the real truth. And Sarah Chapman and her fiance or her boyfriend, going wrong, continue fighting despite the dangers. they face the confront face. Enola also refused to give up even powerful people tried to stop her investigation. And from me, the movie teach me if we stand alone, we also survive. We can survive. But if we stand together,
We must stand together now.
we can change the world because the workers, Enola, Sherlock, and the guest blue and all of them success because they cooperate and support each other.
Finally, watching this historically inspired mystery is not only entertaining, but it also exposes the audience to advanced vocabulary. Below are 10 sophisticated words from the film, along with contextual sentences demonstrating their use. Number 1. Imbibe. It is important to stay hydrated, so you should imbibe plenty of water during a long workout. Number 2. Descending. The hikers were slowly descending the steep mountain as the sun began to go down. Number 3. Flatmate. I am looking for a responsible flatmate to split the rent and help keep the apartment clean. Number 4. Flummoxing. The student change in the exam schedule was completely flummoxing to all of the students. Number 5. Impertinently. The rude customers spoke impertinently to the young waiter, which made everyone in the restaurant uncomfortable. Number 6. Formidable. The opposing football team has a formidable defense that has not conceded a single goal this season. Number 7. Afoot. When the manager suddenly called an emergency meeting, we all knew that something major was afoot. Number 8. Typhus. In the 19th century, poor sanitation in crowded cities caused dangerous outbreaks of typhus. Number 9. Faxing. It was very vexing to spend 3 hours fixing the computer only for it to crash again. And the last one is persist. If the heavy rain continues to persist, the referee will have to cancel the outdoor match.
Number 1. Conspire. The factory owners conspired to hide the evidence of phosphorus poisoning from the authorities. Number 2. Tenacious. Lord Tewkesbury admired how tenacious Enola was. She never stopped searching even when the clues ran dry. Number 3. Clandestine. Sherlock conducted a clandestine investigation into Moriarty's network without telling Scotland Yard. Number 4. Deduction. Enola used deduction to find the real criminal. Number 5. Subterfuge. Bessie used subterfuge to secretly take important records from the factory. Number 6. Resilience. Lord Tewkesbury was resilient and continued helping Enola after being attacked. Number 7. Vindicate. Enola tried to vindicate Bessie and show that she was innocent. Number 8. Audacious. Enola's audacious plan was to disguise herself as a factory worker. Number 9. Exploitation. The match girls suffered exploitation because they worked hard for very little pay. And the last is perseverance. With perseverance, Enola solved the difficult case
So in here, I found an difficult vocabulary. I think it's very strange for me, and I tried to find the real meaning that I can understand and make them a sentence. Yeah. The first thing one is subterfuge. The meaning is deception used to achieve a goal. And sentence is Sarah used subterfuge to hide her true identity from her enemies. Second is duplicity, and the meaning is deliberate deliciousness, deceitfulness. I'm so sorry, miss. And the example is the investigation uncovered the duplicity of those power. And third is perfidy. Its meaning is a betrayal of a trust. The company perfidy showed the public. And then obfuscate. The meaning is to make something under intentionally. And the sentence is the criminals attempted to obfuscate the truth. And then it's insidious. The meaning is harmful. It's a cruel and hidden way. The sentence is the insidious effect is the post-product slowly harm the workers. And then exonerate, it means to prove someone innocent. Yep. Like a new document help exonerate the victims. And then it's malevolence. The desire to cause harm. Okay, the workers suffer on the malevolence of excess individual to create individuals. And then it's catalyst. It's something that causes major change. To discover as a catalyst for reform. And then is a reprehensible. The meaning is deserving strong criticism, and the factory owner's behavior was reprehensible. And then, last but not least, is indictment. The meaning is for a formal accusation or strong criticism. Yep. And the example of the sentence is the case become an indictment of unsafe labor practices.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for attention
and goodbye.